Welcome to episode 53 of the Burning Bush podcast, where we share the message of the Bible while enjoying a good cigar. Hope everybody's doing good, having a great week, and glad you've stopped by the podcast. This week, I am smoking the Gloria Cubana Serie Maduro. And let me get right over to their website and jump in, let you know about the Gloria Cubana Serie Maduro. Renowned for its beefy ring gauges and full-flavored taste, La Gloria Cubana Serie is one of the crowned jewels of the El Credito cigar factory. Serie delivers an amazing spiciness and powerful yet refined flavor, which comes from a proprietary blend of Dominican and Nicaraguan tobaccos. When balanced with a Nicaraguan binder and a wonderfully aged Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, Connecticut broadleaf wraps the Maduro cigars, La Gloria Cubana Serie delivers a rich and refined taste that's perfect for any occasion. And it got a 92 rating from Cigar Aficionado and 4 out of 5 from Stogie Guys. It is a medium to full profile, and the tasting notes are medium to full-bodied smoke with notes of coffee, chocolate, and spice. And again, wrapper is Connecticut broadleaf and Ecuadorian Sumatra. Binder is Nicaraguan, and fillers are Dominican and Nicaraguan. And the vitolas are, in the Maduro, number 7, 7 by 58, number 6, 5 7/8 by 60. Number 5, which is the one I'm smoking, is 5.5 by 54. The number 4, 4 7/8 by 52. And those are the sizes for the Maduro, for the La Gloria Cubana Serie So let's go ahead and jump back into chapter 2 of Dr. Justin Bass's book, The Bedrock of Christianity. This week's section is entitled Paul's Bedrock Autobiography. In the first 2 chapters of Galatians, Paul is defending his apostleship against attacks from false teachers infiltrating the churches that he recently planted in Galatia. He wants to make crystal clear that he did not learn the gospel from those who were apostles before him, but instead it was given directly to him through a revelation of Jesus Christ. Galatians 1:12. He is an apostle directly commissioned by the risen Jesus himself. This leads him to narrate his movements and significant people he met with, such as Peter and James, for example, during the first 2 decades after his conversion. As he defends his apostleship, he gives us the closest thing to an autobiography we possess from him. As a detailed autobiographical sketch, it has no equal in the New Testament. Beginning in Galatians 1:13, Paul takes us chronologically from his school days as a zealous, overachieving Pharisee, probably beginning sometime in the late 20s AD, to his showdown with Peter in Antioch, sometime around AD 46 to 47, Galatians 2:11 through 14. Jesus' appearance to Paul, which he describes as when God, who had set me apart even from my mother's womb, and called me through his grace, was pleased to reveal his Son in me. Galatians 1:15 through 16. Occurred sometime between AD 31 and 34. New Testament scholar and noted skeptic James Tabor expresses the inestimable historical value of this bedrock autobiography of Paul. Jesus was crucified in the year AD 30. Paul's letters date to the 50s AD. For this 20-year gap, we have no surviving records. These are the silent years of the history of earliest Christianity. What we can know, we have to read backward from the records that survive. Fortunately, in Paul's letter to the Galatians, written about AD 50, he reached back at least 14 years in recounting his own autobiography. This gives us an original first-person source, the most valuable tool any historian can work with, reaching back into the decade of the 30s AD. This autobiography is the most valuable tool any historian can work with, and it is a bedrock fact. In his book, How Jesus Became God, Bart Ehrman summarizes, "It is reasonably clear that Paul became a follower of Jesus 2 or 3 years after Jesus' death, based on the chronological details he provides in some of his letters, especially Galatians 1 and 2, where he writes such things as 3 years later and after 14 years. When one crunches the numbers, it appears relatively certain that if Jesus died around the year 30, Paul became his follower around the year 32 or 33. What else can we learn from Paul's bedrock autobiography? Well, we'll find that out next time, because that's it for this week. And be sure to check the show notes for links to Dr. Bass's website where you can pick up his books, check out his YouTube page, get some more information on him, as well as this week's cigar, of course, and groundworksministries.com for daily Bible studies and devotionals. And check out the Burning Bush merchandise store where you can pick up some items to help spread the word about the show, and be sure and tell your friends. So again, glad you guys were here. Glad you could stop by and take a few minutes out of your week to listen to the podcast, and hope you stop by next week as well. So until then, have a great day, have a great cigar, and God bless.